Ethical hacking is the authorized practice, a crucial component of modern cybersecurity, of probing computer systems, networks, or applications. It involves a systematic and methodical approach to assess security posture, to uncover security weaknesses before malicious hackers can exploit them. This proactive measure allows organizations to identify and patch vulnerabilities before they can be leveraged in a real-world attack. Think of it like a bank hiring someone to break into their vault. Not to steal, but to find and fix vulnerabilities. They meticulously document every weakness they find, providing a roadmap for improvement. Ethical hackers or penetration testers have explicit permission to test systems, operating under strict rules of engagement, making their work legal and essential for digital safety. They are bound by confidentiality agreements and ethical guidelines. In today's world, where banking, shopping, and communication all rely on digital systems, these professionals are the first line of defense, proactively identifying and mitigating potential threats. By thinking like attackers, understanding their methodologies and motivations, ethical hackers help organizations strengthen their defenses and protect sensitive data. They provide invaluable insights into how systems can be compromised. For example, before launching a new banking app, a company might hire an ethical hacker to rigorously test for flaws that could put customer information at risk. This includes testing the app's security features, data encryption, and authentication processes. This proactive approach is crucial for maintaining trust and preventing data breaches. It demonstrates a commitment to security and customer protection. Without ethical hackers, data breaches and cyber attacks would be far more common, leaving organizations vulnerable to exploitation, putting personal and financial information at risk. The consequences of these attacks can be devastating. Their work helps prevent financial losses, reputational damage, and even threats to critical infrastructure, ensuring the stability of essential services. Ethical hacking is a cornerstone of modern cybersecurity, a fundamental practice for protecting our digital assets, ensuring organizations stay ahead of cybercriminals and maintain a strong security posture. It's a responsible, necessary practice that keeps our digital world safer for everyone, fostering trust and security in an increasingly interconnected world. Hacking, at its core, is about exploiting vulnerabilities in systems. But hacking isn't just about breaking the law. It's a broad term that encompasses a range of activities, some of which are perfectly legal and even beneficial. The key differentiator lies in intent and permission. Are you acting with authorization, or are you operating outside the bounds of the law? These factors make all the difference. Ethical hackers, often called white hats, work with explicit permission from system owners to identify and improve security. They are the digital world's good guys. Their primary goal is to find and report vulnerabilities so they can be fixed before malicious actors can exploit them. This proactive approach is essential for maintaining a secure digital environment. They adhere to strict ethical guidelines, operate within the boundaries of the law, and are committed to responsible disclosure. By identifying weaknesses and helping to patch them, they are building stronger defenses for everyone, making the internet a safer place. In stark contrast, black hat hackers break into systems without permission, often with malicious intent. Their motives are often driven by personal gain, whether it's financial profit, stealing sensitive data, or simply causing disruption and harm. Their actions are unequivocally illegal, and they face serious legal repercussions if caught. Black hat hackers are the source of the very threats that ethical hackers work tirelessly to prevent and mitigate. There's also a gray area, a space between the black and white. Gray hat hackers may find vulnerabilities without explicit permission, but they often report them to the affected organization, hoping for a reward or recognition. While their intentions might be good, their methods are legally and ethically questionable, placing them in a precarious position. Understanding these distinctions, the motivations, the methods, and the legal ramifications, is crucial for anyone considering a career in cybersecurity. Ethical hacking is a career built on trust, a foundation of integrity, and a commitment to protecting sensitive information. It demands the highest levels of professionalism, ethical conduct, and unwavering integrity. Black hat hacking, on the other hand, inevitably leads to criminal charges, severe penalties, and a damaged reputation. For aspiring hackers, the white hat path is not only the only ethical choice, but also the most sustainable and rewarding career path. It's about leveraging your skills to make the digital world a safer and more secure place for everyone. It's about preventing cyber attacks, protecting sensitive data, and fostering a safe and trustworthy digital environment, not more dangerous. Choose the path that builds secure systems, strengthens defenses, and contributes to a more secure digital future, not destroys. The future of cybersecurity and the safety of our digital world depends on the skills and ethical conduct of ethical hackers. The golden rule for ethical hackers is simple: never test a system without explicit written permission. This legal agreement defines what you can test and protects both you and your client. Respect privacy and confidentiality, only access data necessary to demonstrate vulnerabilities, and handle all findings securely. The goal is to identify weaknesses, not to cause harm or disrupt business operations. If you accidentally cause an issue, report it immediately. Transparency is key. Provide detailed, honest reports of all findings, including how you discovered vulnerabilities and their potential impact. Offer clear recommendations for fixing security flaws. Never hide or exaggerate results. Your integrity is your most valuable asset. Ethical hacking is about trust. Clients rely on your expertise to improve their security. Always act with professionalism and responsibility. To become an ethical hacker, you're embarking on a journey that requires dedication and a thirst for knowledge. It's not just about knowing how to use tools, it's about understanding the underlying principles that govern the digital world. Start by mastering the basics, especially computer networking. This is the foundation upon which all your hacking skills will be built. Grasping these concepts is absolutely essential. Understand how data moves across networks, the pathways it takes, and the protocols that govern its transmission. Learn what IP addresses and protocols like TCP/IP and HTTP do. Delve into the details of how these protocols function and interact with each other. Understand how networks are structured, from small home networks to large enterprise systems. Familiarize yourself with different network topologies and architectures. Learn the ins and outs of operating systems. Explore their inner workings, security features, and common vulnerabilities. Pay special attention to Windows and Linux, as they are the most widely used operating systems in both client and server environments. Get comfortable with the command line. It's a powerful tool that allows you to interact directly with the operating system. Basic programming skills are a must. They enable you to create your own tools and scripts. Master languages like Python, Bash, or PowerShell. These are invaluable for automating tasks and manipulating systems. These languages let you automate repetitive tasks, customize existing tools, and even develop your own security utilities. Knowing web languages like HTML, JavaScript, and SQL is crucial. These are the building blocks of the web. This knowledge is essential for testing the security of web applications and identifying potential vulnerabilities. But technical skills aren't enough on their own. You also need to cultivate a hacker's mindset, a way of thinking that challenges assumptions and seeks out hidden flaws. This includes curiosity, creativity, and persistence in the face of challenges. Great ethical hackers think outside the box, constantly questioning the status quo. They're always asking, "What if I try this?" and exploring unconventional approaches. It's about understanding systems deeply, not just on a superficial level. It's about spotting weaknesses that others miss, the subtle flaws that can be exploited. Combine technical know-how with relentless curiosity, and you'll be well on your way to becoming a successful ethical hacker. That's what truly sets top ethical hackers apart from the rest, a blend of skill and an insatiable desire to learn and explore. Every ethical hacker must understand computer networks, the backbone of digital communication. Start with the TCP/IP model, which explains how data travels from one device to another. Learn about IP addresses, the difference between public and private addresses, and the basics of subnetting. Know what ports are and which services use them, like HTTP on port 80 or HTTPS on 443. Tools like Nmap help you scan for open ports, revealing potential entry points. Study networking hardware. Routers direct traffic between networks, switches within networks, and firewalls control what gets in or out. Understand DNS, which translates domain names into IP addresses. This foundational knowledge is essential for mapping targets and finding vulnerabilities. Mastering networks is the first step to mastering ethical hacking. Build your skills here, and everything else becomes easier. After networking, focus on operating systems and programming. Master Linux, especially the command line, since it's the backbone of most security tools. Don't ignore Windows. Learn PowerShell, the Windows registry, and Active Directory. Programming skills elevate you from tool user to true professional. Start with Python for automation and custom tools. For web testing, know HTML, JavaScript, and SQL for deeper exploits. Learn C or assembly. Understanding how systems and code work lets you spot and exploit vulnerabilities others miss. The broader your knowledge, the more effective you'll be. Combine OS expertise with coding skills for real impact. Becoming an ethical hacker is a journey. Start by building a solid foundation in networking, operating systems, and programming. Don't rush. Use free resources, tutorials, and books to master the basics. Once confident, move to hacking methodology. Learn the stages of penetration testing, from reconnaissance to exploitation. Practice with tools like Nmap, Metasploit, and Burp Suite in a safe lab environment. Next, validate your skills with certifications. Start with CompTIA Security Plus, then pursue CEH or OSCP for hands-on experience. Certifications prove your expertise to employers and open doors in the industry. Remember, learning never stops. Technology and threats evolve constantly. Stay updated, practice regularly, and challenge yourself with new skills. Ethical hacking is a lifelong learning process. Embrace the journey and keep growing. Practice is essential, but always stay legal. Build a virtual lab using free tools like VirtualBox or VMware, and test on intentionally vulnerable systems like Metasploitable or WebGoat. Join Capture the Flag, CTF, competitions on platforms like Hack the Box or TryHackMe to sharpen your skills in a fun, legal way. Once ready, try bug bounty programs through sites like HackerOne or BugCrowd. Just be sure to follow the rules and stay within scope. Never test systems you don't own or have explicit permission to access. Illegal testing can lead to serious consequences no matter your intent. There are plenty of safe, legal resources to practice. Use them. Build your skills the right way and protect your reputation. Ethical hacking is a lifelong journey of learning and integrity. Technology changes fast. Commit to staying updated through news blogs and research. Keep your skills sharp with regular practice CTFs and maintaining your home lab. Pursue advanced certifications to deepen your expertise. Never compromise on ethics. Your reputation is everything. Always operate with honesty, transparency, and respect for privacy. Help organizations fix vulnerabilities, not embarrass them. Trust is the foundation of a successful career in cybersecurity. Use your curiosity and skills for good, making the digital world safer. The ultimate goal: understand how things break so you can help build them stronger.